Welcome to Learn English Fluently now. Ready to level up your English? Here we learn through stories, slow, clear, and fun. Listen, relax, and enjoy the journey.
In these chapters, the pieces finally start to come together. The truth about Ava's father, the Orpheus Project, and her own identity sends her on a mission that could change everything. But exposing the truth comes with a cost, and time is running out. Chapter 9: The Final Transmission. The countdown had begun. The underground safe house, once humming with quiet preparation, now moved like a machine fueled by urgency and adrenaline. Maps were rolled. Drives encoded. Coordinates whispered only once before being burned. Everyone knew the plan, and what failure meant. Ava sat alone in the recording booth, staring at her reflection in the dusty glass. The microphone in front of her blinked red. Live. Ready. But not yet. The signal had to be perfect. Rhea had insisted, "This is the moment the world hears the truth. You only get one chance." The team would split into three, one unit to create distractions in the cities, one to maintain the satellite feed, and the last, a small group, including Ava and Daniel, to broadcast the transmission from a moving van, signal jumping through mountain ranges. Rhea came to her quietly. "When you speak, don't try to convince them. Just show them what was hidden and let the silence between the lies do the rest." Ava nodded. She didn't need to be told what was at stake. She'd lived it. They rolled out at dusk. The van was gutted and rebuilt with fiber cables, antennas, and enough power to bounce a signal halfway around the world. Daniel drove. His knuckles were pale on the wheel. In the back, Ava adjusted the transmitter. The screen flickered once, then locked on green. "Online in 2 minutes," she said. They were in the canyons now, twisting roads, red cliffs rising like giants. From here, the sky felt close, almost protective. But danger wasn't far behind. At exactly 11:59 p.m., the signal unlocked. Ava's face appeared on screens across the globe, some by design, others hijacked by Rhea's network. Cafes. Apartments. Subway stations. Even Times Square. And then, her voice. "If you are hearing this, you were never meant to. What I'm about to share has been hidden, buried, denied. But now, it's yours." She paused, then played the first clip, a grainy video of the Orpheus labs. Faces of scientists, some now high-level officials. Test subjects in agony. Children, branded with ID codes. The room trembled with silence. She spoke again. "My name is Ava Reyes. My father worked for them. My brother died because of them. And now, they want to erase me." The images kept coming. Documents. Names. A list of 27 journalists who had vanished. Satellite footage of secret compounds. Daniel watched the screen as tears fell silently from Ava's eyes. But they forgot one thing. The truth doesn't need permission. It only needs a voice. The world held its breath. And then, just as the final file loaded, the signal faltered. Static. "What's happening?" Ava shouted. Daniel stared at the console. We're being jammed. They found us. Outside, floodlights cut through the canyon. Trucks. Drones. Armed agents. The van shook as bullets tore into the side panel. Ava ducked, clutching the hard drive. We can't shut it down now, she yelled. Daniel made a decision. He hit the manual override. Get out. I'll keep it running. What? She screamed. There's a relay post up that ridge. If you get there with the drive, you can still beam it to the backup server. I'm not leaving you. He grabbed her hand. You have to. If they get this drive, it's over. She looked at him, her eyes wild with terror and love. Then she ran. Through dirt and wind and gunfire, she climbed, the drive bouncing against her chest. Her legs burned. Her lungs tore with each breath. Below, the van exploded. A fireball lit the canyon. She screamed, but didn't stop. At the top, the post stood, half collapsed, barely functioning. She plugged in the drive. The signal blinked once, twice. Then connected. The backup server came online. The broadcast resumed. And the world saw everything. 10 minutes of truth. 10 minutes of horror. 10 minutes of freedom. By sunrise, Ava was gone, vanished into the storm of headlines and chaos. But her voice remained. Her face replayed on every screen. The secret he kept became the story she carried. And now, the world would never be the same. Chapter 10, After the Storm. The world woke up to chaos. Screens flashed with Ava's face. News stations scrambled to verify the footage. Social media exploded with disbelief and outrage. Governments issued denials and warnings, but the damage was done. Ava watched from the shadows of a cramped motel room in a city thousands of miles away. Her fingers hovered over the keyboard. She was no longer just a girl with a secret. She was a symbol, a beacon in a dark world. Her phone buzzed. It was Daniel. We made it, his voice was tired but alive. The underground is moving fast. Rhea says we've sparked something. Ava smiled softly. It's only the beginning. But the beginning was terrifying. Leaders fell. Investigations opened. Secret prisons emptied. Whistleblowers protected. The world's foundations trembled. Yet, with every victory came new threats. Dark figures watched. New alliances formed. The power that once hid in shadows was now hunting in daylight. Ava knew her life was over, at least the life she once knew. She would never walk the streets without looking over her shoulder. She would never trust easily. But she had a choice, run forever, or stand and fight. Daniel arrived at her door one evening. Exhausted, battle-worn, but determined. We can rebuild, he said. Not just expose lies, but create something real. She looked at him, the man who kept his secret for so long, now standing with nothing left to hide. Together, they planned. A network of truth-tellers. Safe houses. Education centers. A movement built on courage and honesty. Because the secret he kept was never about hiding. It was about protecting. And now, that protection was over. Ava took a deep breath and stepped outside. The sun rose over a world changed forever. The story wasn't over. It was just beginning. If you enjoyed this story and want to discover more thrilling tales while improving your English, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments. What would you do if you were in Ava's shoes? Stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next story.